Okay, so my three takeaways for chapter six kind of all revolve around um, educational models and kind of like social practices that we can bring into our school districts and classroom environments. First of all, kind of the advocacy of like Native American and Indigenous and even just like other cultures, kind of cultural education, like trying to bring in things that are significant to their cultures to make things a little bit more engaging for Native students. The book says that they seem to respond a little bit better to things that are more culturally relative, more relative to them, which obviously is about the same for about any culture. Something that is more pertinent and a little bit more relevant to you, you're going to be more engaged and more inclined to want to learn and participate. Secondly, being able to integrate uh, approaches that keep students involved, whether that is being a little bit more hands-on or allowing them to show their knowledge through culturally relevant scenarios, or allowing them to show knowledge by bringing in um, kind of displays of their own culture. Help students once again stay engaged, but also allows them to feel like they're included more in their um, kind of in their classes without feeling like they're so bogged down with the restrictions. I would say of like U.S. education, like a lot of my classmates have said before, like the cultural genocide of things of just like trying to push away others' cultures for our own is causing some cultures like the Native American culture to feel like their former education and culture is being dismissed. Whereas if we can bring a little bit more of that back in and allowing them to show their own um, culture, will definitely make them feel more valued. Um, Thirdly, making sure that we're all aware of historical trauma and the trauma that different cultures can bring in, whether that be um, from previous generations that gets passed down or just their own experiences that they receive. Just being able to know that we are there for them and showing them that we are able to kind of just be an ear for them to talk to or just a safe place for them. Also, as educators, probably would be a great idea if we had just like culturally sensitive uh, practices, kind of like a sit-in session every now and then, just for all the teachers and administrators, so that we can all talk about things that we've seen or heard from our students and different ways that we found to be constructive for the students and ourselves, just so that everyone um, has the ability to know what can happen and so that we can all be better prepared in case we do have to deal with people who do end up having historical traumas in our school districts.